Introducing Michael I. Quartararo, EDiscovery Advisory Board, Bryan University, Director of Litigation Support Services and Certified Project Management Professional, Stroock & Lavan, LLP. Stroock & Lavan offers clients integrated legal experience in transactions and financings, litigation and dispute resolution, corporate counseling, regulatory and tax issues, with offices in New York, Los Angeles, and Miami.
And I chose to get involved in EDiscovery because as a paralegal and earlier as a legal assistant, I found I was constantly searching for ways to do my job more efficiently. This led me to use technology in ways that I didn't anticipate. Then, when the world of EDiscovery really started to take off, I found that I had not just the aptitude, but certain skills that were unique to it. I had developed some of the communication skills. I had developed some of the technical skills. These fit nicely into the growing industry, and that's pretty much where I got started. EDiscovery is definitely here to stay, Don. And the reason I say that is because 95%, more than 95% of all documents are created on a computer. And litigators everywhere are always going to need to get at those documents. And for that reason, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, as far as I can tell. I don't know that I don't think there's an older set of people that are afraid of technology. I think that change is difficult and adopting new tools is sometimes complicated for some people. I think that they could use the tools to be more efficient. The good news is that the younger generation that's coming up today they don't know a time in the world when there wasn't an internet. So they come out with a fresh set of technological skills. I think law firms everywhere are reevaluating how they need to prepare for electronic discovery, e-discovery, whether that be ramping up a litigation support staff or a practice support staff. I think they're looking at it in a much more critical way today than they were, say, 10 years ago. Most big litigation law firms have in-house litigation support staff, and there's just no way that a litigation practice area doesn't have some kind of technologically advanced, whether they be paralegals who are growing into technology or true dedicated litigation support staff who are helping them in their practice. In an EDiscovery project manager, what I'm looking for primarily are communication skills and leadership skills, organizational skills. And I say these things because I need to be able to send that project manager into a client-facing meeting. They need to be able to communicate on a high level with high-level business people, serious attorneys, litigators. They need to have the ability to lead others through the various phases of a project. And they need to be highly organized, because if you can't keep the data organized, then you're going to have a hard time presenting it to them. I mean, I think it's a growing field in general. The opportunities for project managers are only going to increase as the industry grows. I think we're still a very young industry. I think that opportunities are going to continue to pop up all across the firms, both on the corporate side, in law firms, at service providers. I think it's just the growth of e-discovery is being driven by the massive amounts of information that are out there. I think that's really all it is. And the business need to maintain and manage that data. Discovery is discovery, whether it's electronic documents or paper documents. So I think the things that are discoverable are in different places, but we're discovering the same things. We're discovering documents that are relevant to a litigation. What sticks out to me most about Bryan University is the dedication of the staff and the management to producing a quality education program that is going to fit in neatly with what is not necessarily a niche market anymore. It's a growing industry, and the dedication of the staff here and the competence of them has just sort of blown me away. I chose to enter EDiscovery as a specialty because I started as a paralegal, and I was always searching for ways to do my job more efficiently. And along comes an industry that we're calling EDiscovery, and the need for people with a legal background and technical skills was great. And I was approached at my firm and asked if I would be interested in doing this as sort of a hybrid role. And coming from the legal assistant / paralegal world and moving into a technological role, and then up through the ranks and to where I sit today, I enjoy working in EDiscovery, and I enjoy it because every day is different. There's always a new challenge, there's always a new client, the cases change. It's never the same thing every day. Sure, there are some things that we want to do systematically and in a very organized manner, but there are other things that we do that change daily. It's always different people. It's always exciting. I think there's an incredible future for EDiscovery, and I'll tell you why. One, the number of documents created today, over 95% are created on computers, and there's just always going to be a business need to collect, process, review, and produce those documents. The industry is not getting smaller. It's been growing. We're still in an infancy stage, and it's only going to continue to grow. All the statistics I'm seeing are showing increased growth this year and beyond. It's grown in 10 years in ways that we couldn't have imagined a long time ago.